Exactly 10 o'clock on the dot. CS Ababu Namwamba joins us back on the white table. Thank you for staying. You would have opted to leave. You know, like an athlete, you would have run away.
I have no reason to do a Murife.
Thank you for staying on. I guess let's start from where we left. Because a couple of days ago, the president, during the contract signing, but you were not one of the people who were late. I never saw your name on the
I mean, we have a team leader who expects absolute discipline. And timekeeping is really, really a mark of discipline.
Has it always been like that? Because you worked with him for a long time.
Yes.
Stickler to time.
Yes. President William Ruto has always been a stickler for time, a stickler for deadlines, a stickler for attention to detail. So this is him.
So it's true when he says perhaps he knows what's happening in other ministries more than the people who occupy those ministries.
Absolutely. I have no doubt about that. I have no doubt that he keeps abreast. He keeps abreast of things. He's very deliberate. He's very intentional. He's very structured. He's very hands-on. That is his style. And where this country is, that is a style that is absolutely necessary. Yes, to get things done.
So essentially, the president knows basically what's happening in this government and beyond, even the other arms of government.
He keeps abreast.
Keeps abreast.
Keeps abreast, yes.
So my question then is, do you think all these allegations that were coming against you, the president did not know about them?
You're asking me to second guess my boss.
Not really. The reason why Kenya Kwanza is his ruling party, is his party. I mean, look at the caliber of people who's been speaking. Simon Cherargei is the president's man. Look at the deputy speaker. That's someone who works very closely with the president. Look at the majority leader in parliament. You think the president was not aware? Ishurwa, Sholei, Cherargei, forget about the other side who are saying this thing. You're saying you're not?
First of all, I have no doubt that the president respects the independence of parliament to do its oversight work. I'm not the first cabinet secretary to go into parliament and be put to task on issues that parliament wishes to be clarified, or issues that parliament wishes to see receive attention. And really, this is the norm in a democracy. In fact, I would say the revision of standing orders to allow cabinet secretaries to come to plenary is a very progressive one, because then you can go in there, you can feel the mood of members of parliament, because parliament normally works very much on mood. You can get to understand how members of parliament feel. In fact, after the session, I went to the tea lobby, to the lobby where members of parliament hang out, and I spent quite a bit of time there to interact with members of parliament, and I could understand where some of them are coming from. I could understand some of them have the concern that certain things are happening that they would wish to have more information about. They would wish to be more involved, like the whole Talanta Hela initiative. They want to be more involved. They can see governors involved. They can see county assemblies involved. They can see CECs of sports involved, but they just feel they're not fully. And that's something which I completely understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go back to that, because that's the statement from the president, and it was said at the House of Power, the State House, and barely 2 weeks, this, ladies and gentlemen, honorable members of parliament, come out and put you in that mix, so to say, and say you have not performed in your ministry. And they even call for you to take political accountability and step aside. So it brings the image that perhaps you're one of the people who the president was referring to. Goes to my question, because you are someone who is not new in that territory.
I have no doubt whatsoever that I'm competent to run this ministry. This is not the first time I'm running the Ministry of Sports. I have run this ministry effectively before. When you look at my track record as Minister for Sports in the coalition government, I achieved so much. Today you talk about the Sports Act. I am the author of the Sports Act. I'm the one who even moved the Sports Act on the floor of Parliament, because at that time, I was both Member of Parliament for Budalangi and Minister for Sports and Youth Affairs, the National Youth Council. Since I activated the National Youth Council when I was Minister, way back in 2012, no other action had, in fact, the National Youth Council got stuck.
It's never moved.
And there has never been a National Youth Council since the one I activated in 2012, 2013. I am working on reactivating the National Youth Council pretty much after coming back. So on the question of competence, I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that I have what it takes to run this ministry effectively. I have demonstrated that in the manner in which I've been able to address the challenges, in the manner in which I've been able to bring in new ideas, like the whole Talanta Hela initiative is a completely new way. It's a new idea. But even just fixing rewards for our sportsmen and women. Do you know, for instance, that the Hongera Awards that I hosted a month ago,